Now, in the long history of the Vatican, there's never been anything quite like this. The Pope's butler's gone on trial on charges of aggravated theft. Now, he's admitted to stealing highly sensitive documents from Pope Benedict's desk and then passing them on to a journalist. The butler's been charged with aggravated theft and will go on trial alongside a computer technician facing lesser allegations linked to the same charge.
The most sensational trial in the Vatican's history is expected to be over quickly. Paolo Gabrielli, the former butler of Pope Benedict XVI, has already confessed to stealing the pontiff's secret papers.
The trial takes place that Paolo Gabrielli is found guilty of having stolen the documents, that he gets sentenced, and then that he is pardoned by the Holy Father. That's a very probable scenario. It's what a lot of people think will happen. The biggest question is, why did he do it?
The 46-year-old father of three was arrested in May for allegedly stealing the Pope's confidential papers and leaking information to an Italian journalist who then published them in a book, exposing the Holy See's inner power struggle. Italian newspapers also alleged corruption in the Vatican's business dealings based on some of the stolen documents. The former butler reportedly told investigators that he acted as a whistleblowing agent of the Holy Spirit to bring the church back on the right track. But many doubt he and other minor officers acted alone in the biggest scandal to hit the Vatican in years.
No one really believes that the Pope's butler, Paolo Gabrielli, is solely responsible, that he concocted this scheme of stealing papers of the Pope that had important details in them.
If convicted, Gabrielli could face up to 4 years jail sentence, but he may not actually serve time behind bars. The Vatican doesn't have a prison of its own, and many analysts expect the Pope to pardon his former aide.
The Vatican's a very closed environment. It's hard to form an opinion. I'm not sure that what comes out in the media mirrors the truth when it comes down to it. Surely everybody expects a human kind of justice to be made based on human feelings. I'm not God. I can't judge, so I step aside from the whole issue. May God's will be done. A Vatican computer expert is also charged with aiding and abetting a crime. The trial looks set to be one of the most unusual events in the world's smallest state for decades.
Paolo Gabrielli, of course, now the defendant, on trial in about half an hour's time in a tiny wood-panelled courtroom behind those walls over there for stealing these documents from the Pope's own desk. Charges of aggravated theft. He faces. He's asked for a pardon. Vatican watchers think that he probably will be granted a pardon by the Pope, who of course uniquely in this case is both victim and supreme judge, but not until he's convicted. He must be convicted on the evidence. A confession isn't enough.